After winning two low-scoring, exciting games at home, the Rays now travel to Baltimore for Game 3 in hopes of an ALDS sweep. And our pitching and defense have both been top shelf. And our offense has had timely hits, as witnessed by Trey Morgan's walk-off shot last game. And now they need one more win to advance to the ALCS and take on either the Yankees or the Mariners. It's a beautiful day game today, and I can't wait for this game to begin. And on the mound today for the Orioles, Dylan Cease. You can see what he did in the wild card round. On the season, though, he was 10-10 with a 4.52 ERA and had 191 strikeouts. First up for the Rays is Chandler Simpson, our new exciting leadoff man, center fielder. And he's going to get a ground ball to short. There's Henderson, throw to first, and there's one quick out for the Orioles. Take a look at the lineup. We made some changes. Moved Pete to third, Junior to 4. Morgan's up to 5. Try and get this offense going, especially in the middle of the lineup where we've had a lot of offers. And I'll bring up Andres Figueroa now. Had a really good 2 games at home. See if he can get something going here with nobody on and 1 out here in the first inning. 0-1 pitch from Cease. That's going to be a rocket to short, grab by Henderson. Throw across and they get 2 outs. That sounded like one of those perfect hits. And that'll bring in Pete Murray. Big home run in 8th inning of Game 2 to tie the game up. A little wall scraper, but they all count the same. And it's going to be a pop fly into left field. Tyler O'Neill drifting back even further. That would be on the warning track with the old outfield fence. And that's going to be the 3rd out. So we go down quickly 1, 2, 3 as we head to the bottom of the 1st. There's no score. And on the mound for the Rays, Taj Bradley. See what he did on the season. Did not qualify for the ERA title by 2 innings. Had an injury in September for the 2nd year in a row. So hopefully he'll be ready for the playoffs here as Jackson Holliday's his first batter. 0-1 pitch to him, and that's going to be a fly ball into center field. Chandler racing back, plenty of room. And he's going to have that for the first out. Always good to get Holliday out. And their lineup is exactly the same as what they had in Game 2. And in steps Enrique Bradfield. He's had a good playoffs, just not against us. 0-2 pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to first. Trey's got that. Races to the bag for the 2nd out. That brings in Gunnar Henderson. Struggled a little bit here in the playoffs, hitting .235. No home runs. Hope we can keep it that way. And we don't. I had to open my big mouth, and he just hit a huge bomb to left field into the seats. And the Orioles jump out to a quick 1-0 lead. Gunnar Henderson goes Apo Taco. Got to quit talking about them with no home runs because they like to hit them. They have multiple guys with 20-plus home runs in the lineup. As I said before, everybody but Bradfield is a home run threat. See this pitch, and belt high over the middle of the plate is not a good location, and he just kind of went with it and hammered it the opposite way. So we're down early. That'll bring in Rhys Hoskins. See, he's struggling average-wise. He already has a home run, so I don't have to worry about jinxing that. And the 1-1 pitch from Bradley. And that's going to be another fly ball in the center field, and Simpson's going to camp under that and have it. See, they have a deep center field at 410. A lot of room out there. Gunnar Henderson gets the scoring started early today. As we go to the 2nd, 1-0 Baltimore. And leading off for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Got to get him going. He is 0 for 8 with 4 strikeouts through 2 games in this series. And 3-2 pitch from Cease, and high fastball blows him away. I think that 0 for 9 with 5 Ks. And that'll bring in Trey Morgan. At the game-winning walk-off home run in Game 2, gets rewarded by being pushed up in the batting order. 1-2 pitch now from Cease. And he swings and misses on a low fastball. So Cease, the strikeout pitcher, has it working early. And that'll bring in Lou Garcia. Lou is also hitless for the series, 0 for 7. Only has 1 strikeout, so he's at least making contact. Maybe he can find some grass here today. 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball in the right field towards the corner. Cowser settles under it, and he's got that. So the Rays go down 1-2-3 again. So we go to the bottom of the second inning. It's 1-0 Bad Guys. And leading off for the O's is Jordan Westberg, their third baseman. And first pitch swinging, he's going to hit a fly ball into center field. Chandler Simpson's busy early today. He's going to have that for the first out. And that'll bring in Adley Rutschman. Low batting average, does have a home run already in the playoffs. And Bradley's 2-1 pitch. And no home run number 2 as he hammers this one deep to right into the party area on top of the scoreboard. 410 to straightaway right is a bomb. And the Orioles, using the long ball early today, jump out to a 2-0 lead. Looks like the wind's blowing out to left as well, so warmer day. Balls are going to fly. And the Orioles, 2 hits, 2 home runs, 2 innings. See the replay. Got the ump cam here. Let me turn this so you can see more of where it landed. Yeah, over there. Right in the middle of those picnic tables. Deep shot. Bangs off the gate behind them. And that'll bring in Heston Kjerstad. Homered in game 2. Get the scoring started in that one. Full count now. Here's a pitch from Bradley. Here's a shot to right field. Racing back is Carter to the wall, and it's gone as well. So the Orioles go back-to-back off Taj Bradley here in the bottom of the second inning. They have 3 hits in the game, and they're all solo home runs. Man, that was a problem with Bradley a couple of years ago. I thought we had that fixed. And now the Orioles take him deep 3 times. In 6 at-bats. Man, great pitch, and that was just a hammered line drive. And the Rays find themselves down 3-0 early. That'll bring in Colton Cowser, the right fielder. Not going to say anything about his home runs. He's hitting good .294 average, playing good defense too. 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. Camanero's got it. Throws across the diamond, and we get the second out. At least that was on the ground and not in the air. Now bring in Tyler O'Neill. He has really struggled badly in the playoffs, especially in this series. And here's a shot to short. Easy play by Williams, guns him down. And Tampa Bay finally gets out of that inning, but not before Adley Rutschman and Heston Kjerstad go back-to-back to make it 3-0 Baltimore. And leading off for the Rays here in the third inning, Evan Carter. He's also 0 for the series, 0 for 5. 2-0 pitch from Cease. That's going to be a smash to short, and Henderson's got at the edge of the grass and guns him down. And we have hit 3 hard hit balls at him. He's been up to the task every time. Now to bring in Carson Williams. There's a shot to left, and that one's gone. Carson gets one of the home runs back as he hits one deep to left field, 428. That's our Gold Glove shortstop that has a power bat. Not going to hit for a high average, but he'll hit some nukes, and he just got one there. 4 home runs already, rolling in the top of the third inning. I think the ball's flying today, boys. We might have a high-scoring affair. Check the replay. Oh, yeah, belt high, and he got the bat head out in front, and it was gone immediately. High towering shot, too. I think he got all of that one, Johnny. That's going to bring in our catcher, Sam Basallo. He's had a good first 2 games compared to his regular season. He's looking for his first big fly as well. Down to count 0-1. Here's a pitch from Cease. And that's going to be a base hit past the third baseman, down the left field line, into the corner. O'Neill gets it, throws the ball back in. Basallo stand-up double. So now we have another runner in scoring position with 1 out. Rays not giving up here. That'll bring in Chandler Simpson. He had some key hits already in the first 2 games. And he's going to draw a walk here. So now we have 2 men on and 1 out for Figueroa. Might turn into a big inning here, boys. See if we can get a base hit. And Figueroa hits a tapper to short. Henderson's got it. Flip the second for 1. On to first and a double play. Man, rally killer. But Carson Williams gets us on the scoreboard. The big fly to left field as we go to the bottom of the inning. We're trailing 3-1. And leading off is Jackson Holliday. See, he's been very hot in both series so far. Here's a grounder to short, and Williams is going to throw him out. Glad to keep him off the bases. He's trouble. Same thing with Bradfield. Full count now. Here's the pitch from Bradley. And he misses low for ball 4. And you don't want to walk those fast guys, especially ahead of the hitters that we are facing in their lineup. Henderson's already homered today. Got 1 on and 1 out. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a shot to left. Murray drifting back, and he's going to have that for the second out. Bradfield has to go back to first. That'll bring in Rhys Hoskins. 0-2 count, 2 outs, man on first. And he swings and misses on the splitter and strikes out. Nasty pitch by Taj there. So they give up a walk, but don't give up any runs. Hopefully he'll settle down here as we go to the 4th inning, down 3-1. And leading off for the Rays, Pete Murray. 0-1 pitch to him, and that's going to be a shot into left field. And that's going to drop in front of O'Neill for a base hit. So the Rays juggle the lineup today, get some production. They got a man on first and nobody out. Junior looking for his first hit of the playoffs. And it's going to be a ground ball past Hoskins. Murray hops over the ball into right field. And Junior gets off the schneid, gets his first hit, and there's 2 on now with nobody out for Trey Morgan. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch from Cease. And he swings and misses on a high inside fastball and strikes out for the second time. Nasty pitch there by Cease, and that'll bring up Lou. Still looking for his first hit. 2 on, 1 out. 0-2 pitch. And it's off the end of the bat, down the left field line, and it's going to drop in front of O'Neill. That's going to drive in a run as the throw comes in and gets away from Westberg. Lou Garcia gets off the schneid as well with a big RBI base hit to make this a 1-run game. Got it right off the end of the bat, got enough of it, and kept it fair. And we get Junior and Lou on the hit board in this game. Gotta love it. Now we got 2 on with only 1 out. Evan Carter looking for his first base hit. And he's going to draw a walk. So now we're going to have bases loaded and 1 out. Dylan Cease in a big-time jam here. Orioles clinging to a 1-run lead. And in steps Mr. Home Run Man Carson Williams. Shot to make this a huge inning. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be a fly ball in the center field. Bradfield drifting over towards the gap. He's got it. Tag. Runner comes home. Throw comes into second. And this game is tied. All right. Way to go, boys. Way to battle back. You know, down 3-0 early. Game can kind of get away from you. There's Basallo now with 2 out. And he swings and misses on a nasty slider in. Strikes out the end of the inning. But the Rays battle back. Score 2. And this game's tied as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. And leading off, Jordan Westberg, their third baseman. 2-2 count. Here's a pitch from Bradley. And it's going to be a ground ball to second. Lou's going to backhand that and throws him out for the first out. And we talk about Williams' defense a lot, but Garcia is really good at second base as well. And in steps Rutschman, who homered earlier to make it 2-0. 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball in the center field. And Simpson's going to drift back. Shy of the warning track, and he's got it. Going to use that big part of the ballpark, especially with that fast center fielder out there. They ought to bring in Kerstad. He homered his last at-bat, and he's going to hit a fly ball into medium center field, and Simpson's going to have that for the third out. So Tampa Bay rallies, and then they come back and shut them down 1-2-3. That's what you like to see as we go to the 5th. Leading off the 5th, Chandler Simpson, 0 for 1 on the day. And he tries to bunt, and he pops it up foul, and Westberg grabs that for the easy pop out. Like the idea, just bad execution. That'll bring in Andres Figueroa. He's 0 for 2. Nobody on, 1 out. There's a fly ball on the right down the line. Cowser catches it right by the foul line as he drifts into the corner by the big steel door down there. There's 2 outs. And that'll bring in Murray. Got that rally started last inning with a leadoff single. Down in the count 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he swings and misses and strikes out on a low fastball. So Cease recovers and shuts us down 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It's 3-3 tie. Now leading off for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. First pitch from Bradley, and that's going to be popped into center field. Simpson's drifting back, and he's going to have that. Like I said earlier, he has been busy today out in center field. And that brings in Tyler O'Neill, really struggling. Lots of strikeouts this year. And you can add another one, as he just can't make contact right now, especially against Rays pitchers. Let's check out this replay. Bradley snaps off that slider, and he chased it. It goes to game 4. I wonder if they're going to play him or replace him. That'll bring in Jackson Holliday now. Nobody on. 2 out. 2-2 pitch. There's a fly ball down the left field line. Murray racing over towards the line, and he's got it in foul territory for the 3rd out. Our speedy outfield defense has been clutch in this series. We're going to go to the 6th inning. This game is still tied. And leading off, Junior Caminero finally got his first hit of the playoffs and scored a run last inning. Need to get him hot. 0-2 pitch from Cease. That's going to be a smash into center field, and that's going to get down. It's going to roll all the way to the wall as Bradfield tries to get the ball in quickly. And Junior's going to be in with a stand-up double to start the inning. There we go. Runner in scoring position like a pumped-up Junior. And the O's are going to go to the pen. They've seen enough of Cease. Didn't get much done in the first couple innings, but we've really shaken up the bats since then, and Cease is out of this game. The go-ahead run on second base. And coming in out of the pen is lefty Gabe Spire. We saw him pitch in game 2. First man he's going to face is Trey Morgan. And in steps Trey Morgan. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. See if he can find some grass somewhere and get an RBI. Heading count 3-0 though. Here's the pitch from Spire, and it's inside for ball 4. So Morgan draws a walk. We get the first 2 men on with nobody out. That brings in Lou. Finally got his first hit of the playoffs last at-bat. RBI single down the left field line. 2 on, nobody out, 2-0 count. Here's the pitch to Lou. There's a shot to left field towards the corner. O'Neill chasing, and it's gone! Lou with a 3-run shot, and Tampa Bay jumps out to a 6-3 lead. Let's go Rays. Lou comes through clutch, gets the RBI hit, follows it up with a 3-run bomb, and Tampa Bay, down 3-0 early, is now up 6-3. See that ball hooking, and he keeps it just fair. And the Orioles are shocked. 6 straight runs given up in this game, and here's a ground out to first by Carter for the first out of the inning. And they hit all 3 of those home runs early. I thought, oh, we're in trouble today, but these boys have battled back. That'll bring in Carson Williams, 3-2 pitch, and he strikes out for the second out of the inning. Williams got it started with his home run. And in the 4th inning, we erupted with a bunch of singles. Big 3-run shot by Lou here. That brings in Basallo, and he's going to hit a ground ball back to the pitcher, and Spire is going to throw him out in the inning. But not before Lou Garcia, his signature at-bat in his young career. Big 3-run blast to give Tampa Bay the lead as we head to the bottom of the 6th in game 3. And Enrique Bradfield will come in now, leading off. 3-2 pitch, and it's going to be a looper, and it's just over Lou's head into right field for a leadoff single. So the Orioles trying to battle back immediately, get their leadoff man on with nobody out here in the 6th inning. Gunnar Henderson homered in the 1st. Trying to do damage here again in the 6th. 0-1 pitch from Bradley. It's going to be a ground ball in the hole. Williams gets it, turns, throws a second for 1, a relay, and Henderson beats it out. So we just get a force out on the play. That'll bring in Rhys Hoskins. 1 on, 1 out. 1-2 pitch from Bradley. And he swings and misses and strikes out on the 12-6 curveball. Nasty pitch there. We're going to be able to do much with it in that location. And now we have one on with 2 outs. Westberg up. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And that's going to be a ground ball up the middle. Williams gets it, throws across his body, and guns him down for the 3rd out. What range by Williams. He goes in the hole, and he goes behind the bag. And we go to the 7th, 6-3, Tampa Bay. And out of the pen now, Hunter Harvey coming in. Pitched a 1/3 of an inning in Game 2. He's going to face the top of the order for Tampa Bay here in the 7th. There's Chandler looking to get on base any way he can. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. Holiday's got that easy, and he throws him out for the 1st out. That'll bring in Figueroa. 0 for 3 on the day. 2-1 pitch from Harvey. And that's a ground ball to short. Henderson's got it. Throw across the diamond, and he gets him. So there's 2 down now. That'll bring in Pete. 1 for 3 on the day. 0-1 pitch from Harvey. And that's going to be a pop-up foul on the first base side. Hoskins over by the coach's box. Going to have that for the 3rd out. And Tampa Bay goes down quickly, 1-2-3. As we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, Rays are up 6-3. And new pitcher for Tampa Bay is going to be Brusdar Graterol. Great 1-inning performance in Game 2. Trying to hold these guys down. He's got the 6, 7, and 8 batters coming up. And he strikes out Rutschman on a pitch on the inside half for the 1st out of the inning. That'll bring in Kjerstad. 2-2 count here. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out with the slider on the inner half as well. So Graterol, not a strikeout pitcher, but he comes in and guns down the first 2 batters in this inning. Look at this pitch. Perfect location. And it locked him up. That'll bring in Colton Cowser now with nobody on and 2 out. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings and misses on a cutter down and low out of the strike zone, but it doesn't matter as Graterol comes in, strikes out the side. As we go to the 8th inning, Tampa Bay up 6-3. And another new pitcher for Baltimore. This time, Lucas Sims coming in. See what he's done so far. 3 appearances in the playoffs. He's going to be facing Caminero, Morgan, and Garcia. Junior first one up. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be ball 4. So Junior doesn't reach his first 9 at-bats in this series, and now he's been on 3 times in a row with a single, a double, and a walk. That'll bring in Trey Morgan, 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts and a walk. Here's the pitch. And runner goes, swing and a miss, throw down, and Junior's out by a mile. Not sure why he was running on that pitch. Doesn't have the greatest speed to begin with. See this replay, slow jump. And they were just sitting there waiting for him to get to the bag to tag him out. So now we have nobody on and 1 out. 1-1 count on Morgan. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball in the left center field. Bradfield's going to race over. He's going to have that in front of that 376 sign for the 2nd out. And that'll bring in Lou, the man of the hour. 2 for 3, a home run, a single, 4 RBI. Breaks out huge here in Game 3. He's up now with nobody on and 2 out. 0-1 pitch from Sims. And that's going to be a tapper to first base. Hoskins grabs it and tags Garcia as he runs by for the 3rd out. So we go down 1-2-3. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Still a 3-run lead, and Baltimore only has 6 more outs to go. And new pitcher for Tampa Bay, Porter Hodge coming in. Might have stuck with Graterol after that. How quickly he got through them last inning, but you can see what he's done. He's a high blood pressure giver. Basically, you never know what you're going to get. Leading off Tyler O'Neill, 0 for the series, and he's going to keep going. And the ball gets away from Basallo. Throw down the first, and just gets O'Neill. In his younger days, he'd have beat that easily. Now to bring in Holiday now with nobody on, 1 out, 3-2 pitch, and that's way wide for ball 4. That's what you get with Hodge, man. He likes to put runners on base, make it interesting. In steps Bradfield, not a home run threat. 1 on, 1 out, 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings and misses and strikes out, as he's prone to do. That gives us 2 outs. See this pitch. Ties him up inside. Can't do much with it. And we're going to go to the pen. Hodge hasn't been pitching poorly, but we're going to the pen. Guess they're going with matchups. Hodge is out of this game. And coming in for a possible 4-out save. Again, Roger Guy saved game 1, won game 2 on the walk-off home run. He's going to have to get 4 outs to save this game and push us on to the ALCS. Again, 1 on, 2 out. 0-2 count now to Henderson. Here's the pitch from Guy. And he swings and misses and strikes out. So Guy comes in and does the job. I'm going to tell you right now, the last 6 outs by Baltimore have all come on strikeouts. They have had a hard time putting the ball in play. And into the game now for the Orioles. Felix Bautista hasn't pitched in this series yet. And the Orioles want to bring their closer in and try and keep this to a 3-run deficit before they bat in the bottom of the 9th. And leading off is Evan Carter. 0 for 7 in the series. Did draw a walk in this game. Down in a count, 1-2. Here's the pitch from Bautista. And there it goes! His first hit of the series as I shot the deep center field. 445. What a bomb. Evan Carter makes a statement with his first hit of the series. Absolute nuke to center field. Bench is loving it. All of our guys who had no hits coming into the game have all had multiple hits or home runs. I don't think that's what Bautista wanted to do with that pitch. Carter, belt high, hit every bit of that ball. And it was gone right away as he gets a little hop with the bat drop. 445, man. I think he hit all of that one. And that'll bring in Carson Williams, a homer early in the game to get us on the board, as now we have a 4-run lead. So that's important because a grand slam will not beat us. And the 1-1 pitch from Bautista. As a shot down the right field line. Is that going to stay fair? Off the foul pole. Carson Williams, a 2-home run day. And Tampa Bay started slowly, but they have blown up since the 4th inning. That's their 3rd home run. 2nd of the day for Williams. And they are just on fire with the bats now. Our pitching and defense held us into the first 2 games. Now the bats have exploded in Baltimore as you see that one curve and hit the screen on the foul pole. And that brings in Basallo now as we balloon this lead to 8-3. And here's a ground ball to short. Henderson knocks it down, throws across, and gets the catcher for the first out of the inning. And that's going to be it for Bautista. I guess the Orioles didn't like the fact that even the out that he got was a hard-hit ball. They're going to the pen. Their closer's done after facing 3 batters and giving up 2 home runs. Into the game, Brian Baker, we saw him in game 2, gave up a home run to Pete Murray and the walk-off home run to Trey Morgan. Can't believe they left him in the game after he took that shot off the dome to finish off the bottom of the 8th, but he's going to face Chandler Simpson now with nobody on and 1 out. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a little flare over short, and that's going to drop into left center field for a base hit. So Chandler gets in on the hit fun. So now we're going to have a man on first with 1 out. Figueroa up. I believe he's the only one in the lineup that hasn't either gotten a hit or a walk. 0 for 4 on the day. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch from Baker. And it's going to be a pop-up. Holiday drifting back on the edge of the grass. He's going to have that for the 2nd out, and Figueroa's going to have a big 0 for 5. And that'll bring in Pete Murray now with 1 on and 2 out. 2-2 count. Here's Baker's pitch. And strike 3. I thought that was a little high. that's okay. We get home runs from Evan Carter and Carson Williams and expand this lead to 5 as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Rays are 3 outs away from a trip to the ALCS. And Rhys Hoskins leads things off here. And it's a check swing strikeout for out number 1. Now bring in Westberg now. Nobody on, 1 out. He's down in the count 1-2. And there's a shot to left field. Murray racing back to the track. And that one's gone all the way to the seats. So Westberg says, we're not done yet. They hit their 4th home run of the day. All 4 of their runs have come via solo shots. At least we've limited the other base runners so that they haven't had 2- and 3-run homers. See the replay. Yep, got out there, got the barrel ahead in front of it, and just parked it into the seats. That would have been a home run with the old configuration. And that'll bring up Rutschman. He's homered as well. And nobody on, 1 out. 4-run game now. Here's the pitch from Guy. And that's going to be a base hit into right field as Carter gets it. Gets it back in quickly. So without those 2 home runs to start the inning, this would be a 2-run game, and Kjerstad would represent the tying run. So be fortunate that we hit those 2 solo shots. Now we got 1 on and 1 out, 1-2 pitch, and he swings and misses and strikes out for out number 2. Gotta love that Guy is a strikeout pitcher. Keeps those runners from moving up. And now the Orioles are down to their last out with Colton Cowser trying to keep things alive. Roger Guy trying to finish it off. 1 on, 2 out, 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's a pop foul over near the stands. Morgan races over, and he's got it, and that's it. Tampa Bay wins. They sweep the Orioles in the ALDS. They punched their ticket to the ALCS. Now we have to wait to see if we play the Yankees or the Mariners. But the Rays are celebrating out in the middle of the Orioles ballpark. Young guys come through in their first playoff experience, and it's a good one as the guys pitched well, played well on defense, bats, timely hitting, and then an explosion in Game 3. As we advance now, let's take a look at this box score. My goodness. Can you believe it, guys? A sweep. Caminero, 2 hits, 2 runs. Lou Garcia, 2 hits, including a 3-run shot, an RBI single. Carson Williams, 2 solo homers. Evan Carter with a home run. Drew 4 walks. And poor Figueroa, the only guy that didn't get on base. Bradley, 3 solo home runs in 6 innings. He really settled down after the 2nd inning, and the bullpen didn't allow anything until that solo shot in the 9th when they had a big enough lead it didn't matter. But the Tampa Bay Rays, you see right there, gave up 6 hits, 4 of them solo home runs. That was the extent of their offense. They struck out 11 times. But the Tampa Bay Rays are moving on. Can't wait to see who we're going to play next. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, comment, share it out. Hit that notification bell so you know when the next playoff game goes live, as we'll have games 1 and 2 of the American League Championship Series against the Yankees very soon. You guys take care, and I will see you later.